Yo! New York City, wake up! We got a new mayor in town! New York City is Muslim! New York City is Muslim! Allahu Akbar. You know what's crazy? All these billionaires try to stop this, bro. And you know what's crazy about this? They forgot that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was in control. Mamdani did this and he even asked for $1. Allahu Akbar. May Allah bless this beautiful city, man. May Allah protect our new mayor. Wake up, my heart! New York City is Muslim. Assalamu alaikum. Allahumma barik.
New York City, you're in trouble. You are in trouble. But you know the great thing about it is, what the great thing about all of this is, I've genuinely come across a lot of clips of people speaking about how terrible Zohran Mamdani, being the mayor of New York, actually is. And I'm going to play some of those for you today. So with that being said, let's dive in.
The man who promised that he was going to pay all of your bills using the money from anyone who makes over $1 million a year. So before we fast forward to the oops, we're broke part of this story, let's talk some numbers. Currently, there are roughly 80 to 90,000 millionaires that live in New York City and about 125 billionaires. And between those two groups, they already cover about 48% of all of the city income taxes. But now Mamdani would like to jack up their taxes another 2%, as well as hike up corporate rate taxes on top of it. And y'all are all out here thinking that he sounds like Robin Hood. But here's what's actually happening. 10 to 15% of those millionaires are already planning to leave. Another 10 to 15% of the billionaires are shifting residency or moving operations out of the city. And another 3 to 5% of major companies are preparing to relocate entirely. Sorry, I left my crayons at home for this one, but that is a guesstimated $1.3 to $2.4 billion in lost tax revenue every single year. And when that money walks out the door, the city is not going to be chasing the rich. It's going to be chasing you. Because when the top leaves, the bill always trickles down. So when your rent starts to climb and your city taxes rise and your grocery bill goes up again, it's not because the rich got greedier. It's because your mayor ran the investors, the jobs, and the tax base out of town. And the only thing that's left to tax then is you. Is this the part where I say, I hope you get everything that you voted for? I know I'm still getting everything I voted for. Pretty dang happy with everything I voted for. Anyways, this was fun. Have a day.
I love it. And well said, right? Well said. Very informative, if I do say so myself. Oh boy, this is going to be hilarious to watch. Hilarious to watch. But there's more. Oh, let me rewind this one back. There we go.
I'm Muslim. I'm a Democrat. I was born and raised in Queens. Fundamentally oppose Zohran Mamdani. Look, we all want cheaper rent and universal childcare. That's without question. But I absolutely don't agree with this approach. Freezing rent sounds good, but it actually reduces housing and drives up market rents. Universal childcare costs over $10 billion a year, and the mayor does not have any authority to tax for that kind of money, and any state legislator fundamentally opposes that. And city-run grocery stores won't make food cheaper. They'll shut down the immigrant-owned corner stores that actually make New York, New York. We can fight for these things without lying and without breaking the system. It should not be about slogans. It should not be about overpromising for votes. A politician should go about it by finding real ways to help the very people that I grew up with and for them to live better here in Queens and in any borough.
Yeah. Man, people just don't learn, you know. Sometimes they just have to touch the stove. They just got to touch it. They can't help themselves, you know. They literally cannot help themselves but to touch the stove. And it's like, bro, you're going to get burnt. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to warn you. Like, I know what's going to happen. But, you know, no, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Okay, well, touch it. Touch it. Oh, my hand. Well, you know, duh. He said he was going to give us everything for free and he was going to tax the rich. Now the stores are all leaving town and the grocery stores that are still here, they're so expensive and there's so much robbing and looting. I don't feel safe leaving my house. Well, you know, I tried to tell you.
New York, y'all voted for free over freedom, and I'm afraid that y'all just officially turned New York City into Gotham City. What's so crazy to me is the fact that after 9/11, we kept saying that we would never forget, and all of a sudden, this man comes from out of nowhere and everybody gets amnesia. Make it make sense. This is literally this man's first job, and y'all think that he can run a city as great as New York? Not happening. All I'm gonna say is, rest in peace, New York. After voting for Mamdani last night, y'all and y'all around to find out, Aaron, and y'all definitely about to find out. In my opinion, when he made that speech last night, he was very angry. He was very defiant. He was very vengeful. You can't tell me that is about the people. This thing is more personal. And let me just say this too. A lot of y'all voted for him because y'all heard the word free, but many of y'all voted for him because that man is anti-Trump, and a lot of y'all are anti-Trump. Y'all don't believe that he's going to do the things that he said he's going to do because he can't. Come on now. But hey, if y'all like...
Hey, I agree. A lot of those folks, or some of them at least, simply voted for him because he was super anti-Trump. And now they about to find out. They're going to find out. And it's going to be interesting to watch.
Did he win, by the way?
He won.
They chose the knucklehead, so we're going to pay for it.
What happens if he opens up the government-run grocery stores?
I'm not with it.
Oh, you don't like the government-run grocery
No.
stores? $30 minimum wage. Can you explain how that might affect businesses?
We're going to hell. It's be over.
How are they going to make payroll? It's just about all the policy that he's trying to do, increasing the workers and the taxes. It's not good.
The minimum wage doesn't help the worker. It just helps the system. Pay more money, more taxes, prices go up.
Overnight, half of them will go out of business.
So I'm in a blue state, I'm sorry, but I've been red my whole life. Democrats always ruin, steal, rob, and lie.
Any thoughts on having him for 4 years?
What I can do is just swallow and try to face it, but it's not easy. We're cooked. We're on the way to becoming a communist
The
state.
city's in trouble. We're in trouble.
Good luck.
Yeah, everybody is talking about this guy just gonna absolutely destroy the city. He's gonna absolutely destroy the city. But hey, this is exactly what they voted for, right? It's exactly what they wanted. So, you know, what can we do? We tried to warn them. We all did. We all did. Hey, yo, you don't want this guy. This stuff has never worked anywhere. Okay? He's promising you the sun, the moon, the stars, and he ain't gonna even give you that. You'd be lucky if he gave you a grain of sand, let alone the sun, the moon, and the stars. Oh my goodness, man. But there's more.
Mamdani says he wants free buses. What's your opinion on free buses?
It's going to be overcrowded. We had free buses before the 116. It didn't work out too well.
If the buses are free, bus drivers are more vulnerable to assault.
Yeah, because sometimes a passenger can get mad or upset because they can't get to their destination, wherever it is that they got to go, and the bus driver can get assaulted.
And who pays for the free buses? We heard it's $800 million.
The taxpayers.
Unfortunately, people don't pay now getting on the bus.
But who pays us then? What happens to us?
So are free buses a good idea for New York?
No.
Oh my goodness, man. My goodness. You just can't make this stuff up, can you? You can't make this stuff up. That's exactly what people voted for. I can't remember if this one had the copyrighted audio or not, but I'm going to play it anyway.
We are fucked and nobody seems to care. Oh my, we need a full factory reset.
Ain't no reset on this, shorty. There is no reset. You are in for the ride. You are strapped in already. It is too late to hop off the ride now. Oh, man. I think this is the one with the copyrighted audio. Hold on. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm just going to read it because it's copyrighted music playing in the background. Women in NYC will say they feel unsafe and post videos about getting punched in the face on the streets, then turn around and vote for a guy that wants to defund the police. That's facts. Actually, I talked about this when it was going on, where there was random chicks walking down the streets of New York just getting punched in the face, just by random folks, just getting clobbered. And yeah, now they voted for less police. They voted to have social workers come out and solve their problems. Yeah, I'm getting beat to death over here. I need a social worker. Oh my goodness. They're robbing the store blind with guns. We need social workers over here to talk them out of it. Yo. You can't make this stuff up, bro. This stuff is so silly, man. It's so silly. Oh my goodness. But there's more.
As someone with a degree in finance, respectfully, you don't know what you're talking about. Every single government-funded grocery store in the United States of America has failed. And instead of making groceries more affordable, they made them more expensive, unaccessible, and the stores had to close down. They weren't sustainable. When it comes to quote-unquote affordable housing, the only way to get more affordable housing is to build more houses. Price controls, rent lock, none of that works. It makes the price of housing go up. And it makes the people that build the houses not want to build them in New York because they can't make a profit. So they end up leaving and there being less homes and the rent goes up. All this you're talking about, it literally doesn't work. We have hundreds of years of science showing this doesn't work. And that's not even addressing the fact your taxes are going to skyrocket, bro. The amount of money you bring home now is going to have to almost be cut in half for the government to be able to afford these free buses, these affordable government houses, these government-owned supermarkets. They're not going to be able to tax any of the businesses because as soon as they raise the taxes on the business, they're going to just move to New Jersey. They're just going to move the taxes. They're going to just move somewhere that's more tax-friendly. California already tried this and failed. There was a mass exodus of business to just a different state. The businesses aren't going to be the one paying this taxes. It's going to be the average 9-to-5 person.
Facts. I mean, anybody that has any type of common sense knows this. You are never going to tax the business owner. You're always going to tax yourself, though. You could say, oh, yeah, we're going to tax the rich. We're going to tax the businesses. Yeah, okay. Fine. Tax the business owners. Okay. That, I don't know, that service, right? Whatever it is, that used to be $10, now it's $20. You think that's a coincidence? It's gonna always come out of your pockets, boy, I tell you. But these liberals just don't understand that. And it's mind-boggling to me how they don't get it. They literally don't get it. It is always going to come out of your pockets every time. 7 days out of the week and twice on Sunday. It's coming out of your pockets. It's no coincidence that that service went from $10 to $20 when all of you wanted to tax the rich. You were clapping and cheering. Ooh, we taxing the rich more. Yeah, now you pay them more. To cover the difference. How you like it now? Goodness gracious. These folks, man, you just... You just can't make this stuff up. Anyway, I'm going to play one last clip for y'all, and I'm going to let you get out of here.
Oh, boy. Socialism, huh? Mamdani, you guys did it in New York City. I'm already starting to hear from people I know that do real estate in the South and all over the country, and I'm seeing the videos. The wealthy are starting to flee New York already, making inquiries about luxury properties and getting the out of Dodge, right? And the mouse died in the trap because it doesn't understand why the cheese is free. This guy won the election.
I like that. Say that again, brother, please.
Died in the trap because it, right? And the mouse died in the trap because it doesn't understand why the cheese is free. This guy won the election. Mamdani came out the next day and said, listen, remember when I told you to stop donating to the campaign? Well, you could definitely start doing that again because, we need to take care of a few things, put people in certain places. Yes, definitely, man. Definitely. You're going to give them things for free. And the first thing you're asking for is money. That's good. And he'll get it because he's selling them a nice big pot of snake oil. So here we go, right? Oh, man. There's going to be a mass exodus of people leaving the city. and your top 1% you want to tax for all your fantasy things you want to do, those people make up for about 48% of the tax revenue. So take care.
48% of your tax revenue, and those are the people that you want to piss off. Congratulations. You played yourself. You absolutely played yourself. Oh, that top 1% accounts for nearly half of your tax revenue. Now, once again, are all millionaires and billionaires going to leave New York City? No, of course not. Duh, that's just common sense. There's going to be a lot of them that are going to stay. But there's also going to be a big chunk that are like, yeah, I ain't dealing with this, bro. I'm out of here. That's just facts. And they have the resources and the know-how to be able to do it. Easy peasy. I played a clip for y'all in another video showing a big corporation is considering leaving for the first time. First time ever. It's like, yeah, people are already talking about, like, well, let's move. Let's get out of here. We're only going to tax the corporations. Okay, those corporations are going to leave. Same thing that happened in California. And all of those big businesses moved to places like Texas. Goodness gracious, man. You can't make this stuff up, boy, I tell you. You can't make it up. But as always, y'all get in the comments and let me know your thoughts and your opinions about all of this. How is it going to end? Make sure you hit that like button before you go. And if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. What are you waiting on? Subscribe if you are ready to watch this all play out. You got your popcorn ready? Subscribe if you got your popcorn ready. How about that? How about that? I got mine ready. I'm about to kick my feet up and watch the show, baby. Because, boy, is it going to be one hell of one. All right? Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.